Have you ever really stopped to think about the path you're on? Your own unique journey?
And what's actually shaping it all?
Exactly. Or, what you're really searching for in this whole complex thing we call life.
Hmm. Big question.
They really are. Well, today we're doing a deep dive into something pretty profound called Prakrithiye, a way of life.
Right. It's this philosophy that offers a really holistic way of looking at living.
Yeah, built on these core ideas like interconnectedness, self-actualization, humility, responsibility.
Hmm.
Quite a lot there.
Definitely.
So our mission today is to sort of navigate through its framework, pull out the key insights for you.
Kind of like a shortcut to understanding its core message.
Precisely.
Okay.
So let's unpack this framework. Let's see what Prakrithiye is all about.
Sounds good, man.
Okay, so Prakrithiye starts by framing life as this huge, intricate journey, full of possibilities.
Right. And it says each of us is on our own unique path.
Always searching, right, for answers, connection, fulfillment.
And ultimately, self-realization. That's a key term.
It is. And that leads straight into self-actualization. Prakrithiye really emphasizes this.
Making the most of yourself.
Yeah, understanding what you're capable of, exploring that untapped potential, always striving for personal growth.
And that includes things like wisdom, skills, well-being, the whole picture.
But it connects it back to our time here being finite, doesn't it?
It absolutely does. And that's what's fascinating. It's not saying, oh, no, time is limited. It's saying because time is limited.
It's crucial to develop inwardly.
Exactly. That finite nature becomes the very driver, the catalyst for really becoming who you can be. Every moment counts.
That really flips the script on how we might usually see limited time. Okay, so if life's this journey and self-actualization is key.
What are we looking for on that journey?
Right. Prakrithiye points to 4 fundamental things. First up, love and affection.
That deep human need for connection, belonging,
Yeah.
family, friends.
Community, yeah. Finding your identity through those bonds. Then there's companion.
The idea that, well, you're not meant to go it totally alone.
You need support, someone to share the experience with. Could be a partner, a friend, maybe a guide.
Right.
Shared journey. Third is peace. And this isn't just, no fighting.
No, it's deeper. It's about inner harmony.
Achieved through things like mindfulness, self-awareness. Gratitude comes in here too.
A sense of balance.
And finally, number 4, the big one, the meaning of life.
That philosophical quest. Why are we here? What's our purpose? How do we contribute?
So these 4 things, love, companion, peace, meaning.
They're not separate boxes. Prakrithiye shows how they're all interconnected. It's quite elegant, actually.
How so?
Well, think about it. Your need for love and affection might lead you to seek a companion.
Okay, makes sense.
And finding that support, that connection, can really contribute to your inner peace. And when you have that sense of peace, it often becomes clearer what your purpose, your meaning might be.
So they build on each other. It's a holistic view of what we long for beyond just, say, material things.
Exactly. It's comprehensive.
Okay, so that leads us deeper. Prakrithiye brings up these 3 really core questions for self-discovery.
The big ones.
First, who am I? Exploring your identity, your role.
Your place in the world, yeah.
Then what am I? Which sounds similar, but it seems to go deeper.
It does. It's less about roles and more about your essential nature, your connection to, well, larger forces.
Like our essence, almost.
Kind of. What makes you you at the core and how that connects outwards.
And the third question, why am I here?
The purpose question again, uncovering your reason for being here and really living it.
So how do these questions help, practically speaking? Are they just things to ponder?
No, Prakrithiye presents them as active guides by genuinely engaging with who am I, what am I, why am I here?
You're doing more than just thinking.
You're actively aligning yourself. Your actions start to match your inner understanding. It's about intentional living, finding your place.
Okay, that makes sense. It's a roadmap for living with intention. So after looking inward with these questions, Prakrithiye then zooms out, right? Reminds us we're not alone in this.
Yeah, it shifts focus to the external forces, emphasizing that we are not independent beings. We're interconnected.
And it lists 6 major forces that shape us. What are they?
Okay, so first there's our creator. An acknowledgement of a source, a higher power, however you conceive that.
Understood. Spiritual or even scientific origin point.
Then the universe. Recognizing we're part of this vast cosmos. It's humbling.
Puts things in perspective.
Definitely. Third is planet Earth, our home, our sustainer. Everything we need comes from it, demands respect.
Absolutely. Number 4.
Nature. The elements air, Fire, water, light, soil, the building blocks of life itself, fosters that sense of connection again.
And responsibility.
Yes. Fifth, our parents, the source of our physical existence, our first guides.
A very direct connection.
And finally, number 6, society. Culture, relationships, community, they all shape who we become. We don't exist in a vacuum.
Wow. So it really weaves together the spiritual, the cosmic, the environmental, familial, social.
It does. It's a cohesive view. It highlights that our journey isn't just about our own choices. It's shaped by all these layers.
That interconnectedness seems to be a really central thread.
It absolutely is. It runs through everything in Prakrithiye.
And building right on that idea of interconnectedness comes gratitude.
Yes. Gratitude is huge in this philosophy.
Defined as like consciously recognizing everything that's contributed to your existence, your well-being.
And it's an active thing, not just a feeling.
Right. Prakrithiye specifically says to express thanks to each of those 6 forces we just listed.
The creator, the universe, earth, nature, parents, society.
Consciously acknowledging their role.
And the power in that structured approach is that it makes gratitude a daily practice, not just a random emotion.
So it moves from feeling to doing.
Exactly. By deliberately thanking these forces, you're cultivating humility, you're reinforcing that interconnectedness, you're embedding appreciation into your awareness.
Making it a practical tool for living more consciously.
That's the idea.
Okay, so we have this vast universe, these powerful forces, this sense of connection. But then Prakrithiye brings in humility as a counterbalance.
Right. Knowing our limits, recognizing that even with all this understanding, we're still just a small part.
And it breaks humility down, too, into 6 aspects. What are those?
Okay, first is seeing, basically acknowledging there's way more out there than just what you've personally experienced.
Okay. Limits of perception.
Then hearing, recognizing that the world's knowledge goes far beyond what you know.
Limits of knowledge. Makes sense.
Third, being, understanding you're just one person among billions of beings and forces.
Limits of individuality.
Fourth, doing, accepting that life and you are always a work in progress. Perfection isn't the goal or even achievable in a final sense.
Limits of action.
Right. Fifth, knowing, realizing your own knowledge is just a tiny piece of all the wisdom that exists. Similar to hearing, but maybe more about wisdom versus fact.
Limits of understanding.
And finally, existing. Truly grasping that you're just a speck in the grand timeline and space of the universe.
Limits of existence itself? Wow, that's humbling is the right word.
It is, and it raises that interesting question. How does embracing these limits, rather than fighting them, actually help?
Yeah, how does that lead to a deeper appreciation of life? It seems counterintuitive almost.
Well, Prakrithiye suggests that accepting these limits frees you. It frees you from the pressure of needing to know everything, control everything.
Takes a weight off.
Exactly. And that allows for a kind of peace and acceptance of your place. It fosters openness, connection, rather than needing to dominate or prove yourself.
So humility isn't about being small. It's about being free to connect.
In a way, yes. It shifts your perspective from struggle to integration.
Okay, so this whole exploration, this deep dive into Prakrithiye, it all seems to lead to this final point.
This final reflection.
That we are ultimately a small part of the vast interconnected universe.
Yeah, and that realization isn't meant to make you feel insignificant. Quite the opposite.
How so?
It's meant to inspire awe, wonder, and, crucially, a deep sense of responsibility.
Responsibility to live differently.
To live with purpose, with harmony, with gratitude. So the real question becomes, what does this understanding mean for you, listening right now, on your path?
Right, so embracing Prakrithiye, it sounds like it's all about balance, really.
A dynamic balance, yeah.
Between self and others, between seeking and surrendering, between understanding and humility.
It really promotes conscious living, continuous growth, but also that profound sense of connection.
And respect. Respect for everything around us, everything that sustains us.
Exactly. A deep, abiding respect.
So maybe the final thought for everyone listening is this. How might consciously trying to live with that deeper sense of balance and interconnectedness?
The kind Prakrithiye outlines.
Yeah. How might that actually change your day-to-day interactions, your whole perspective on your own unique journey?
Something to really chew on.